Alright, using clients for the A380. This is going to be a quick install video, very simple and very quick. I'm going to go through it right now. So, first thing you want to do, insert the file, okay? So if you're using a Windows PC, okay, hopefully not a Mac, just right click, you get this drop down box, insert from file. The file I've sent you in the client chat, just insert that. It's called latest fly-by-wire version. You'll get a nice looking folder like this. Okay, because of the position it was on my map, of course it's gonna be in a different location. So let's go to the plane. It's over here, as you can see. Okay, now of course I'd advise you to move it to somewhere that it can spawn on. So I'd move it to my workspace. Since it's in there, let me just move it. It's not gonna move the way I want it to. There we go. Okay, so place it. Now I took that from the replicator storage, so that's gonna go to the replicator storage. This gonna go to the replicator storage. Delete the folder once I'm done. Order this script service. Gonna go to the script service. Okay, delete script service. Starter guy. It's gonna go to the starter guy. This is the simple stuff you do. Okay. Sadara, these two go into the workspace. Okay. Now, of course, my button is about somewhere here. So let me move this over here. Just put it where I want it to go, of course. Okay, so you put that wherever you want. That's there now. If you already have this in your because maybe you're an A350 client or one of the top clients, please do just install this spawn because it's a different location now. We're using replicated storage, not server storage. There was apparently problems with server storage. So now we're done. So once we've moved all of these, just delete the folder it came with. Now what I'm going to show you today is only to set up, of course, the A380 to spawn in and stuff once you're whitelisted. The Sadara has a different video. You can go and have a look, and I probably will remake that video on how to set up for your runaway. The system's already set up. All you need to do is just set up your runaway ILS system. Right, now first thing you want to do here is you want to just open the spawn and the remote. Why you want to do this is because in the spawn, open here, spawn guy, code, hold up, someone at my door, so it's throwing me off a bit. Okay, so in my guy there, apologies, there's someone literally at my door, so it looks like my parents have gone for that. So right, what you want to do, go to the spawn server over here, delete guy, this remote, you see this remote here, select it, and then go to where we've opened request and make sure that's there. Don't touch this, it will automatically set itself when you spawn in a plane. Okay, so don't touch that, don't move it and select this. Do not do that. For the last time, do not change the plane one, because I've seen people do that and wondering why it doesn't work. Don't touch it. The only thing you need to change is this. If there's no request in here, you need to go and set it to this. Okay, once you're done here, close this script, open this. Okay, set your group ID and set the lowest rank that can sit in the plane seats. You know, the plane seat or in the pseudo seat that is, what do you call it? The pseudo seat that is rank locked. Okay, so in the pseudo seat system, in the starter guide, you will see some seat examples. Okay, normal seat is where you don't need any permissions. You just click on it and you can sit. And priority seat is seats that you gotta click and be at a certain rank to sit on. Okay. Now the two systems using this pseudo seat system is the co-pilot and the pilot system. Captain side of things. Now, once you've set up that's pretty much it, from what I at least remember. you want to go and set up your livery. Now, please delete these liveries once you start your actual airline in terms of spawning the plane for your airline for flight operations. If you haven't bought any of these, we know you haven't bought any of these, so we will ask if we see it randomly on your airline and we don't really have, you've not provided where you've actually got the delivery from. Of course, we will have to question you and say delete it. But here, these are just all the examples of delivery, okay? And this is so that what you need to do is if your plane has an engine texture ID, you would basically, let's say, I wanted to take a livery, okay? I go here, right click, and do copy the asset URL, okay? Once you do that, you just paste it there, and this is what you will paste, okay? And it will apply to the plane. So you do that, once you've uploaded your texture you get from Jordan or from whoever, upload that to Roblox, go to your toolbox and copy the asset URL, paste it into the specific one you got to tell. So all of these have pretty much their IDs set up, okay? Once that's done, if yours doesn't have a certain texture, leave it blank so that it remains as it is. So now we should be ready to spawn our plane. We're gonna go and press play. Now, I'd usually advise if you haven't published, if it's not on the place that's not published to your profile place, you need to publish it because the whitelist won't work. It won't recognize what that place is, and then you should go and test it in Roblox Player. However, there's very rare times it will work if you've already published the place and it will work in Studio. So open this. Okay. So, now that that's like this, there is one thing I probably would need to have advise people on now that I have a look at it. Alpha World is open. There is something I should have told everyone, and I made the worst mistake on. Now that I did say that something in the night I'm gonna forget to do. Please have a look at more importantly, your your flight main. If it's not anchored, make sure it's anchored, okay? So click the anchored part. I should have done that, my apologies. But as I said, it was late night, so I just wanted to get the update done. Got a lot of most of the major fix bugs out. It actually used to happen on the A350 before, but it's a simple fix. Just turn the flight main on. That's pretty much it. If I go and spawn this in now, we've got to set up A380. There we go. Beautiful. So she's now done. She's already set up now. So pretty much all that's gonna happen is we go and have a look. I need to quickly. Part is not a valid thing of workspace. Ooh, I have a script issue here. Forgot to delete because this place is my actual sound system place. Ooh, and I keep forgetting, ignore GPWS. Why do I always forget this? And HTTP is not on. So, I'm learning as well right here. There's so many mistakes I've just made right now, which is kind of annoying. Let's have a look. So to turn on HTTP, okay. So this is actually good. This is if you find issues, this is how you'll troubleshoot. So the first thing we know right now is HTTP is not on. So I gotta find. Wow, it looks like Roblox changed this place again. I need to find where HTTP is. Monetization, security. There we go. Allow HTTP on. And then ignore GPWS. Now that wasn't something included in the pack, so that's my fault. What you do to do ignore GPWS is do insert object, type model, go here, and put ignore GPWS. Okay, like the error says. And now we should, I believe, be definitely clear for spawning the plane in. I'm gonna lift this plane up just a tiny bit because I just want it to have enough room on the ground. Now, if we press play, this should work because now I have managed to turn on HTTP on and turn on the put ignore GPWS in, and that should work. There's no need for load strings to be on. Load strings became obsolete since the new whitelist. There we go. Okay, so you can see the suspension has risen up. Whenever you see the suspension super low, it means it's an ignore GPWS issue. It's an error there that the main scripts haven't started up. Okay, this is now definitely working. Of course, I don't have admin to get into this plane right now, but I could assure you it's working. I'll just go and try and rig myself to have a high amount of jump right now. 120. There we go. So, let's just have a look there. Okay, so we're in the seat. Let's just check if everything works. Battery on. Okay. APU starting up. Port side engines. There we go. Alright, so I can say from this stage up that it's already done. Now, one other thing, I shouldn't really show you guys this, but might as well for all you people who really like the keybinds don't work. I hate this. Okay, no one said that, but you know, for the ones that say the keybinds don't work, or they want to change your keybinds. So what I would advise you to do is go to type this area local. Okay. When you do this change, you're gonna need to update it for all of these three scripts here. Okay, so you would duplicate this, name it this, duplicate this, and then put it in here. Okay, so open your main one. Okay, scroll down. This is why I haven't minified this, because I want people to, if they really want to change their keybinds, to be able to minify that. Now, if you have a look here, you will see the location of where you can change certain keybinds. But you can also see here that there are keybinds here. Now, if you want to change any of your keybinds, you're gonna need to do a lot of reading here because it's gonna be quite complicated in my opinion. But if you want to change any keybinds, okay, this is where you will change it. Anywhere you see kc.right bracket, you will change it here. Of course, when you change things, just note that you may change it to something that's already mapped. So it's going to take you just a bit. But of course, because there's a lot of you, if there are ones that use the Mac a lot, you can come together, maybe 2-3 of you, and map out a keybind for your Macs. Okay. When you make any change to that, just so that whoever uses your plane knows what the different keybind is, just type the word control. Okay, and in here you can see the controls in the guy. Okay, just change inside of these. Okay, change inside of these which one is going to be the key that you want to change to. Okay, so if you say your arrow speeds, if at the moment it's a slash for the arrow speeds, if you on the Mac and you wanted to change it to R, you could change it to R. You just go here, type R. Okay, and that's that. Some people were talking about wings. If you wanted to put wings on your plane, oopsie, you do what you do is I usually start with velocity, okay, and then it will open up here. Um, and then what you do is find the angle of where the wind is gonna come and the plane. If you say 270 degrees, 370 degrees, whatever. The wind speed. This is in, I think it was measuring it in knots, but I'm not very sure. But you can put the wind speed in knots, or feet a second, whatever. Put that there. Um, and yeah, just change those two. What it will do here is it will calculate the wind to apply, and it will automatically do it itself here, so you don't touch this part. You just touch these two and it will use that cosine and calculate that. Okay, so that's pretty much the installation guide. I hope it's not too messy. I did try and have some troubleshooting in the video just for the common issues I know would come up, so thank you, and good luck.